tired.
Wait, wait. Oh, I like your background. It's
Yeah, I
very
was.
Japanese.
I'm trying like kind of.
It's Japanese. Nice.
Yeah, I like your background, green.
Wow. Wow. It's like we're in Asia.
Yeah, we
Nice.
are.
So
Eh,
your friend is not coming?
no, today I'm talking for the artist. Remember, I told you like I would like to have artists in the calls and ask them questions, like just few questions I have for the artists, like who they are. Like you can introduce yourself. Hello, my name is Aisha Makara. I am artist, entrepreneur, and kiss writer. And today I have beautiful woman. She's a businesswoman, artist, super cool,
You're
amazing,
doing it now? Is it going
happy.
on right now?
Yeah,
No, you're recording it right now.
Monica Campana.
Oh
To
my
have
God.
her, she's amazing. She has been in the art business like years and years and years. She had her gallery. Monica, you should just share who you are.
Oh my gosh.
Thank
Okay.
you.
It's
Happy to have you here.
thank you, Aisha. I didn't know it was for the actual interview. All right, all
Yeah.
right. It's it's an honor to be here with wonderful Aisha. My background in I'm a little bit crazy, but my background in art, in art, I think all artists are a little bit, more some more than others. But my art background started when I was very young, actually, because I love to draw all the time since I was very, very young, and I never really studied it until, believe it or not, until I went to university. And university, I took some classes in design and graphic design, and there was one semester that I loved. I went to France, to the south of France, in
Wow.
Aix-en-Provence, and I studied in this amazing school. I was actually Aix-en-Provence is where Paul Cézanne was born, and I went to see his studio. And we had this class where we used to go and en plein air, which means in the open, and paint in the open, like the impressionists used to paint. And we used to go to this beautiful landscape. Oh, this is where Van Gogh did this painting, and we were in front of the actual. It was unbelievable, unbelievable. I loved it. And we used to also, there was a bar there called the Les Amis, Bar des Amis, the bar of the friends. Yes, and this is where Monet, Manet, Cézanne,
Oh
Van
my
Gogh
God.
used to hang out.
That's super
So
cool.
it was so cool. I love that period of time. And but after that, I was like, okay, you know what? I need to know something about business. So I had the I had to make a choice between business or art. I was going to do an MBA, and I could have gone to Pratt, Rhode Island School of Design, or this other business. And I chose business. I was like, I chose business because,
Why
with
did you choose business?
because I said I have to combine. I need to know how to, make money. I still don't know how to make money, but I did. I didn't know.
So you
So
have
I
this
know a little bit
artist
more.
heart
A
in
little bit
here.
more. It was so hard because it was. But I did it, and then I got into the business world, and I worked 9 to 5, 9 to 6 in an office in front of a computer. I almost went completely nuts, for many years, and I said, no, I cannot. I mean, I look like a zombie with this light. Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about this thing. I don't know. It looked nice before, but now that the sun is down, woo, I look a little bit. And so I wasn't happy. I wasn't happy. I was like, I cannot live like this for all my life. I have to follow my passion. And I started in the weekends. I used to do commission work. Like people used to say, "Oh, can you do a painting like this?" And I used to do big paintings and start making, like $1,000 like that, $2,000 like that. And then at some point, I had this boss that I couldn't stand, and I said, "I'm just gonna work a little bit more, and that's it." And I was earning good money. I was making like $10,000 a month,
Wow.
and but I said I felt empty. I didn't feel, you know, satisfied. So I left everything and I started painting. Painting, 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 painting. I organized an exhibit in California where my brother lived.
Wow.
I took all these paintings, I rolled them up, then I framed them and I just organized in different places, and I sold almost everything. It was, then I did another exhibit in Miami. So I started painting. Then I got married and I had kids, so I had to stop a little bit. But I created art history and painting classes for kids, and this is how I started again, teaching kids, especially art history. That I think here in America nobody teaches that unless you really want to learn in university. But so instead of doing arts and crafts, I used to teach kids 5 years old what a Picasso is, and and try to paint like Picasso, and
Uh-huh.
it was fun. It was really really fun,
What
and
stopped you?
then
Why you don't do? I are
no,
you
no,
doing
wait,
it
wait. So then I
yet?
did that. So then I did that, and I used to. The thing is that these classes were in the afternoon when my kids used to come back to from school. So I was like, man, my kids are gonna grow, and I'm not gonna see them anymore, and I need to really be with them when they come back. So I started doing a summer camp, and it went really
Wow.
in art and sports summer camp, and it started becoming really big, and I started making a lot of money, and I said, you know what, I'm just going to do this. I'm going to prepare all year just to make the summer camp, and then during the year I can be with my kids. So that's what I started doing for many years, and um, and then and then I was like, yeah, and then my kids started growing up, and this passion of actually being an artist and showing my work, and in New York, and I went to Las Vegas. I went to um, I met all these amazing artists, and we created a nice group, and so I started traveling and creating big artwork, and so that was that. I did that for a few years, and then I had my own gallery, and I started helping young. I mean, I did some exhibits for myself, but every 2 3 weeks I had a show to help new emerging artists show for the first time, because sometimes you're afraid. It's hard to go out there and show your work the first time. Then after you do it once and you survive, you're like, okay, I can do it, and then you do it twice and twice. But the first time is very hard. So I was helping them, and it was really nice, and it was going really well. It's just that then the summer comes here in Miami, and then everything closes, and I usually use the summer to go and travel the world, and I can't, I couldn't afford to keep the gallery open, and that's why I had to close. This was before the pandemic, and that's
Yeah,
it,
now we have a
and
pandemic. But you should share with us
yeah.
your background. You Italian, you grew up in Rome. You
Yes,
told me like you
well,
were like
it's
actually born in Venezuela. You have crazy
between
life.
the two of us, we can cover the entire world. I
Exactly.
know, I know. Well, I was born in Venezuela, and I lived in Venezuela for many years, and then my parents are Italian. I also lived in Italy for many years, and then I came to America, and then yeah, and then I
Now
married
you're American.
yes, yes. My
With
husband is
Italian heart.
Israeli. My
With Italian
husband is
heart.
yeah, it's a mess. It's a mess. And my husband is Israeli, so we have the whole
You're
planet
very
covered.
exactly. And your kids is who are your
My kids,
kids?
I don't know. I hope they're gonna be okay. I hope they're gonna be okay, but I
That's
don't
so
know.
funny. That's
Yeah,
so
yeah,
funny.
it's
I have
funny.
some few questions for you. So what inspires you to create your art? because I saw your art on Instagram, and I'm going to actually post it on your art. Like, I mean, I'm going to post your Instagram on my Facebook page later, and we can do like a cross promotion somehow. So I have a
Nice.
question there. What inspires you to create your art?
Different things. Mainly in my latest style, words and because I use a lot of words. I draw a lot and I write on. I start my pieces on big. Actually, I can show you. I have.
Yeah, do it. That would be
It's my
amazing. Yeah.
secret. Not many people know how I
Okay.
do this.
Okay.
So don't. I hope not many people see it. But you know, I start on black. This is one section, but see this?
Wow.
Wait, wait. Yeah, so this is like
Livoldton, yeah.
yeah, this is actually the company. Yeah, I started doing, and can you see the words?
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
started with the brand
Live
name,
ultimate life,
improve the
improve
quality.
quality of your life. That's great. Why not to live
You see
your
the mushrooms?
best life? Yeah,
You see the
exactly.
mush the
Are you a
mushroom.
mushroom person? You love mushrooms?
Yeah, I love
I love
mushrooms.
mushrooms as well.
Yeah,
Like one
and
of my favorite.
anyway, it just keeps going and going. And the
That's
idea
cool.
is, see, uncompromising. Wait, I don't know how to. Yeah, there,
Education, I see.
uncompromising standards, highest
That's
quality, innovation, inspiration. So I start with one word, and then I keep going, and
that's great.
so it's a combination of words and images and inspirational sentences. And so my whole idea was to bring light to the world, because
Ah,
that's why I started with black canvases. Usually we put black on white. When we draw on a white piece of paper,
ah,
we put black, we put darkness. Now this is dark, and
uh-huh.
I draw with the silver
That's
darker.
beautiful.
So I bring light to darkness. And then I decided to print all these things on metal, because metal reflects light.
How do you print it on the metal, by the
It's
way?
outsourced. I use different companies that do it. Yeah,
You
around the
can
world.
share with me, or you can share with
Yeah, it's well
like this.
right now. It's I used. I haven't really printed anything because everything stopped, and there are no more shows, and I have
Yeah,
so many paintings that I don't want to have more. So I leave my drawings in this drawing state. I can turn them into paintings later. That's why
yeah,
I also came up with this idea, because I said, man, all these canvases, and then you frame them, and then to move them around, it's a nightmare. So I sell everything, and then I start making more. But I use a company from Germany called White Wall.
white wall.
Yeah,
Okay, you can
and
share with me
this
the
is
link or something like that later.
yeah, it's whitewall.com if I'm not
White
wrong.
wall.
I
That
haven't used them in a long time.
so they bring you like
No,
your
you have
art.
to send it. No, you have to send them an
Uh
image, and they ship it to you.
that's cool. And they
Yeah,
ship it you to you like
from
by.
America.
I
Yeah,
see. Mm,
yeah, yeah,
white wall. It's like this, right? Like
yeah, yeah. It should be that one. Yeah, I'll send you.
okay,
It's
that's
from Germany.
great. So you can actually like create different photo prints, different qualities. So you
Yeah,
choose.
they do all different kinds of things, and
That's
you can print
cool.
on plexiglass,
Wow,
on
that's
all
great. So
different
you,
kinds of things. Yeah,
thank you for sharing this information. That's
yeah,
very
yeah,
useful. Yeah, because
yeah.
I believe like many people will benefit out of that. You know,
Of
like
course, of course.
um.
And
So
the
the
prices are quite good. The prices are
yeah,
quite.
I see the prices
I
is
mean, I
good.
also had another friend, but I don't know. He disappeared. I don't know where he is, but he lived
By the
here
way,
in he
I
lived
like
here in.
I like your suggestion about Wonderland. Remember, you sent me the information the way I can print out my labels for my
Ah,
like bags collection.
Wonder
Wonderland.
label.
Yeah. Ah, yeah.
Yeah,
Sorry. Yeah, for the label.
with the U, right?
Exactly.
Yes.
I like
Yeah,
it. They
yeah,
do a great job. I already received
yeah.
the
Ah,
things.
yes,
I
because
haven't.
I also print, and I don't know. We have to have another interview where I dress a little bit more,
Yeah, we
fancier.
will. We
And
will.
but I can show you also my dresses. Some of my paintings, I turn
I
them
would love
into
to see
dresses.
them.
I can do
Yeah,
a
next
fashion
time,
show.
yeah, I'd love to do that. Yeah, we will do
Yeah,
it for sure. I have a second
yeah.
question. What impact do you want to create in the world through your art?
Oh, what impact? Well, the whole idea about my paintings, the initial idea was to inspire people and to give positive vibes and energy through my words, because each one of my paintings has positive, sometimes they're hidden, but if you look, if you start looking, and it's for people who really are curious, and when you look, a painting that it's, oh, it's beautiful, but when you see words that are
Mm-hmm.
positive, there is a connection, there is a deeper connection with your brain. And so that's the idea, to improve people's lives, one person at a time, with my
Exactly.
paintings. Yeah, yeah,
That's
so that's,
beautiful. I
yeah.
like it. I like your impact. And how do you see your role in the art community next 5 years?
Uh, well, many things can change. I just, right now I go with the flow. Let's see where
You connect
I.
artists, for example. I enjoy your group that you created, artist group, and people where
Yes,
they're
yes,
sharing the
I have
ideas,
that.
and
Yeah,
it's great. Like what
yeah,
you do, you're already creating impact. I don't know where you're going to. I love it. I'm joining this group
yes,
almost a year. Remember,
yes,
but
yes. No, well, I really would love to find. I see that my designs, they would be amazing on print. So I need to start looking at either trade shows when they will start having them again, in New York, and for textiles, and big names, or names, that would be willing to, because I've been approached by different people, but they were starting, and I didn't, we'll see. My idea is to get, to a higher level. Like one guy said,
of course,
wow, your designs would be amazing on Hermes, Hermes scarves. And I was like,
wow.
oh wow. So I started
That would
dreaming
be
about
great. Yeah.
dreaming
I
about
love
that.
your art. Your art is great, and that you bring light. It's also a good idea, like how you see your art. It's like as a light, and
Yeah.
like you're very creative. Like just the way you are, it's very creative. I remember like when I met you the first time, you had what that called, like a red thing like this, and
Ah, yes, 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 on
you did like
my
a,
thing.
yeah, and you did like a with the sunny
I
yellow
should start doing
colors.
it that I should
Yeah, it's
start doing it again.
beautiful. It's
Yeah.
beautiful. I love it.
Yeah.
And I have
For
the
Halloween month. Yes.
exactly. I have the other question. What challenges is artists face nowadays? And the
Oh,
last
this
one piece of advice for the beginners who's just starting, the people like the artists who just starting.
Okay, so what's the first one?
What
The
challenges artists facing?
well, right now this year, I mean, it's very challenging. This is for everybody, and artists, I think they need to um, find ways to uh, to get out there on social media, and find ways to use social media to show their art. And I was always like, oh, you know social media doesn't really exist, or doesn't really, I didn't want to, until this thing happened. I mean, if this thing didn't happen, I would have never, I would have never jumped
You might just
like that.
run around for sure.
Yes, yes, because I was like always criticizing all these people. Ah, they're always on the phone. They're always doing this. They're always doing that. And now I'm doing the same thing. But because I realized the power of this,
Yeah,
it's amazing, and you can reach people from all over the world.
yeah,
When you do an exhibit, you go to New York, fine, you see 100 people. Well, online you can see 100,000 people.
exactly.
So that's the power of this social media. And that's why when it started, I was like, oh, this is going to be dissolved and disappearing soon, but it's growing and growing. And so to learn different ways to show your art, and yeah, especially Instagram is the most creative so far platform, to show your art. And
Okay.
if they need help, I can help them, because
So
I'm
they
not an
can
expert,
actually, yeah, so they can ask
but I can
you,
help
they would
you.
like to have advice or something, they can
Absolutely.
ask you by Instagram,
Absolutely.
connecting with you on Instagram.
Yes.
I
Yeah.
appreciate your time, Monica. It was great to
You're,
meet you and listen to
thank
your
you very much.
story, and it was amazing. I'm going to share this interview on Facebook, my page, Aisha Makara, and we're going to do like a cross promotion. I'm going to post your Instagram there, and you like and add you as well, so you can share with your network our interview.
Perfect.
And I hope you enjoy it because I enjoyed it very
Perfect.
much. You've been the first one, so
All
I love
right.
it. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
I
Thank
love
you.
you.
Mwah.
Thank you.
Ciao,
And you,
Aisha.
yeah, ciao. And we will connect. We will stay
Yes.
connect. Stay
See you soon.
tuned. See you. Bye.
Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye. Mwah.